So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. Today is January 29th. Kind of a cold, blustery day, but you know, not as windy as they said it was going to be today. I might sound a little bit off yet. I'm still trying to get over this cold I've had for like a week now. I'm kind of over it now. I'm kind of over it. Just have all the congestion stuff going on. But anyway, where are we? Well, tell by the title of the video already. We are here at Lock Ridge Furnace Park, or the Lock Ridge Iron Furnace. Yeah, I was gonna say used to be, but still here. What's left of it? So, I know this is in Albertus, PA. I believe we're in Lehigh County. But yeah, let's check this place out. Let me show you. Got some cool looking buildings back there. Yes, there's actually a lot left over from that era. This was built in 1868. I think you can see the furnace stack right there. It's part of the museum. That's kind of cool. Not sure if we can go in or not, but yeah, I think that's the Waymaster's house up there. One of the few places that's actually left. When this place shut down, as with a lot of places, things got kind of scrapped and torn down, used elsewhere. So we'll do some exploring here. That's kind of a cool building, but they do have nice little information boards here telling you what things were. Servicing the furnace. The carpenter blacksmith shop. So I guess that's what this is. Obviously you can pause the video at any given time if you want to read all of it. The two donkeys and a Massasoit. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, full-size locomotive. That's what it is. Carried the raw materials. Okay. Two smaller donkey engines. So I guess that's what this was, one of the workshops. Beautiful stonework, the brick arch. There's all kinds of footprints of other buildings here, like back here, there's some foundations. I think somewhere maybe back that way is the slag dump where they dumped all the waste material. We might try to find that. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna back up and try and get a shot of this. Maybe I'll set you down too. Yeah, just some beautiful architecture though. Now you can kind of get a perspective of how big it is. I should mention too that this was not a charcoal iron furnace. We've done a lot of those. This was an anthracite furnace, anthracite coal. Just walk into this building. Yeah, just think back in the day, this would have been a bustling place. Men working in here. Now it's just... Anyway, it's kind of cool, the arch there. But yeah, over there's the furnace stack. It's quite a bit bigger than the charcoal ones. Anthracite furnaces could be much larger. That is the museum over there, but I'm not sure if it's open today. I'm the only one here anyway. I gotta get a shot of me walking through that, I think. I love those old, beautiful arches. Yes, like I said, built 1868, but I think not too long after that, it was taken over by the... Oh, I forget the name of the company offhand all of a sudden. The big main iron company in the area. Here's a map up here. I'll think of it in a moment. Wow, so this looks like a piers for like a railroad up top there. It would have come up this way, come over here to the furnace. Lock Ridge Furnace Museum. Oh, because that's names for different things here. The wagon scale, the engine room, the furnace, base for hot ovens, all kinds of stuff here. Tunnel opening. I caught my eye, you know how I feel about tunnels. Tunnel opening. Yeah, just trying to orient myself. So 19, I believe, that's these trestles right over there. So right there's 4 and 5. That's our carpentry shop and blacksmith shop. So I think the carpentry shop was the foundation in the middle right there, and that's the blacksmith shop. And the foundation over on the other side we looked at is a storehouse. Got some other circular shapes in here. 12 and 13, those are right in there. So 12 and 13. Base for hot ovens. Base of stack. Oh, there's another tunnel. Tunnel carrying water from creek to the furnace. Huh. So there must be a tunnel. We got to keep that in mind. So, all kinds of other things. I think the rest of this is inside. But anyway, there's the furnace. It's kind of cool. They've turned it into, it's like the museum is now, at least part of the museum is inside the furnace stack itself. That's interesting. Usually you don't have doors going into the furnace like that. Because inside, right where inside there is where the main, all the activity went on with heating up the iron ore, melting out the iron ore, I should say. So this is all fenced off over here. Yeah, right there's inside. Well, if we could see inside there. Yeah, back there's more trestles coming in through here. Wow. Yeah. Beautiful stonework. Let's go up here. Oh, there's another cool little arch. Now we can go this way. Yeah, more trestles. I guess those would have gone like right into the building, maybe. Wow. This place is huge. It almost looks like a church with those huge, like, arch windows. That's a cool shot, actually. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing about when they built stuff back then. They made it wasn't just functional, they made it look beautiful too. Doesn't always happen so much these days. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there were windows back. Because it looks like both these trestles, like they lead. Both of them, that one leads right into there. Well, those actually aren't windows at all. They look like windows. So those are probably entrances for whatever went in here. That's cool. Ooh. We have a tunnel here. Oh. Oh. There is a tunnel-like thing down here. Huh. Can't really tell with the grate on it too well. Let's get another look at that. Oh, danger, keep out. Yeah, because that looks pretty precarious there. Yeah, I can't tell. With the grading, I can't tell if this goes on that way or not, but it goes down. Let's go this way. Yeah, here's another trestle coming in. Oh, wow. All kinds of stuff going on. Oh, this looks like another... Oh, you know what this looks like? Yeah, on that end of the building was one of the furnaces. This looks like another one over here that's been, like, exposed. Like, this right here is the inside of it. You see how black it is? Like, there would be an arch right here. That's what this looks like. Or it's left of it, yeah. They just poured concrete on the top of it here later. Yeah, this is another furnace right here. Yeah, that's what this is. It's just been removed. You can see all the blackening. And here's where the center, here's where they would have put all the iron ore, the anthracite coal. You know, this is where they heated it up. That's where all the the magic happened, I guess you could say. Because you can see some of the leftover slag and stuff. Cool. Alright. Not sure if they used limestone in the anthracite ones or not. Because we talked about that in a lot of other videos. With the charcoal iron furnaces, which were usually a bit smaller, you know, they would layer, you know, iron ore, the charcoal, the limestone. Because the iron ore was in there, because that's you needed to melt the iron out of the iron ore. That's what the charcoal was in there to burn. And the limestone acted like what they called a flux. It would help remove all the impurities from the iron ore, and the iron ore would melt to the bottom, and the impurities would rise to the top. They'd bond with the limestone and rise to the top. That's where the slag comes from, which maybe we'll find the slag heap later today. I'm not sure if they used, I'm trying to think if they used limestone in the anthracite process though. Same idea, but instead of charcoal they used anthracite coal as the fuel. But yeah, and the anthracite furnaces could be a lot bigger too. And the reasoning behind that is anthracite coal could handle a lot more weight of iron ore on top of it, whereas the charcoal couldn't. You know, charcoal is very fragile, so you could only put so much. The charcoal needed the bottom to start put the charcoal at the bottom to start the fire. But if there's too much iron ore on top of the charcoal, it'll just crush it. But coal, anthracite coal, is a lot harder, so you could have a much bigger furnace and stack a lot more iron ore in it. If that makes sense. All right, pretty cool. Alright, let's walk all the way around. We gotta look for that tunnel too, down by the creek. Not sure if there's anything left of that or not. It's worth a look. Another base to something up there. Yeah, there's another look at that destroyed furnace. Once again, it would be all the way over here and down with the other furnace. I've only seen part of it. Alright. The Thomas Iron Company just came to me. They're the ones that took over this place. I knew it would come to me eventually. They had a lot of iron furnaces in the area. If you're familiar with the Hakkadakwa area, Copley area, there's a lot of ruins over that way that are all part of the Thomas Iron Company. So I think they took over this one just maybe a year or so after this one was built. So the Thomas Iron Company. Quite a bit to this place, because we just walked around back that way. Over there was the blacksmith shop again. I think the slag dump is up that way, but we'll go up there in a bit. I want to look down here by the creek if we can for a tunnel. Not sure if there's anything left of it though. There's the creek, the Swabia Creek, I think it's called. I'm not sure what we'll be able to find down here. Alright, we've made it down. Get the feeling there might be nothing to see down here though. This all looks very altered. There's lots of piles here. But who knows? Almost like they just dumped a bunch of rubble and stuff down this way. Alright, there might be something here, but if I don't know for sure, I don't know. It just looks, like I said, looks altered. Alright. Yeah, it just looks like a lot of rubble from the buildings that used to be here just got dumped down here. That's my guess. But anyway, let's go head up this way. I think that's where that slag pile is. Let's go take a look at it. On the way back, I'll see if the museum is open, but I doubt it. I don't see it. I doubt it. Well, there are some cars up there, but when I first pulled in, there were no cars here or anything, so and it's a what is it, it's a Monday afternoon. I mean, who comes to visit the furnace on a Monday afternoon? I do, but not too many other people. Yeah, so here it talks a little bit about the slag pile, a man-made mountain. Oh yeah, they did use limestone in here too, the anthracite. Limestone is a key ingredient for production of iron. When the iron ore is smelted or melted, impurities are removed from the metal and attracted to the limestone. And this makes the slag. A chute drained the molten slag from the hearth into the engine room. Car carried the slag across the Swabia Creek to an ever-growing slag bank. That's where we're headed. That way, across the creek here. They did use a slag for different things, for construction, Pennsylvania Turnpike, by crushing it. Sometimes they use it in roofing and things like that. Talked about the Swabia Creek there. Alright, so let's find this slag bank, slag mountain. So I get the feeling that a lot of this over here is built up with the slag. We'll walk a little ways this way yet. So there's a number of other trails here, because we are up above the creek area. Let's just go this way for a moment. Yeah, because you see how high above the surrounding area we are. Oh, you know, I see, ooh, back there. That looks kind of cool. I get the feeling this is all kind of built up with slag, but I see interesting back there, so let's keep going there. Yeah, that's definitely what all this is. Everywhere around us it just drops off. I think what we're really looking for is over here. I think I even see a concrete structure of some sort of top there. Yeah, I didn't mention how long this furnace operated. Let's mention that in a moment. Oh wow. Entering desolation up here. Yeah, this is the slag. Slag always has this like a bubbly look to it. Not always, sometimes there's a molten glass look to it too, but that's what that is, it's slag. All of this is. Oh my goodness, yeah. Welcome to another planet. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier, some concrete structure up there, but yeah. There's a housing neighborhood behind it. Interesting. Yeah, all this is some of the more molten looking stuff. I mean, it was molten at one point. Okay, wow. Right behind a housing there. Yeah, this is what I saw earlier when we were coming up the trail. I saw this over here. Wow. Okay, we gotta go down there. That is literally a mountain up there. Might have to turn you off a little bit. Yeah, so wow, just come a ways down, not all the way yet. I'll set the camera down in a moment so you can see what I'm looking at from my perspective. Yeah. Right. Just making my way down and try and get up there so you can see how big this is. Yeah, hopefully I'm in the frame, but yeah, literally it's a mountain of this slag.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, literally a little mini mountain. Because all this is produced from the iron furnace, the waste material. You mentioned the limestone would bond with the impurities in the iron ore. The iron ore would melt out, come out the bottom of the furnace, and then this would be left behind. They had to clean this out and get rid of it. Usually just meant dumping it. But wow. I don't think I've ever seen this much in one place before. Yeah. All right. With this much slag, you know, they made a lot of iron here. Yeah. So when I say 1868, around the year 1913, a lot of what's going on here was declared kind of obsolete. There was newer methods of making, of smelting iron, and I think the owner, whoever was in charge, was recommended to let the place go or to upgrade, but he didn't. He continued, I think he even made repairs to the furnaces and kept doing it the old-fashioned way, I guess you could say, up until 1921. It just became pointless, I guess you could say. So things shut down here in 1921, and then bit by bit, things changed here. A lot of the buildings were torn down, scrapped, and things like that. All right, we'll start making our way back to the furnace area. I don't know if I know she's a bunch of waste material, but that slag pile is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Well, I came down here a little ways. This is the bridge over the creek, the old trestle. Back at the main complex. Looks like there's a trail that goes off that way too. Wow. I knew there's a lot here, but I wasn't quite expecting this in a good way. Yeah, seriously doubt this place is open. Looks like it's all, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, worth a try. But I think that'll be it then, folks, this video. Pretty awesome place. I know several people recommended me to come here over the years. Only making it here now, but yeah, definitely worth stopping in. It's quite a bit here to see. Pretty cool spot. So, but I think that'll be it for me today. Time to head home. Alright, as always, but thanks for coming along, folks. And hopefully we'll see you again on the next one, wherever that may be.